Alright guys, welcome back to another quiz, and this one's courtesy of Noah Berlin, and we're going to name all the launch coasters in the US and Canada. As always, I do encourage you guys to click the link below, take the quiz, come back here, and see how your score compares to mine. 86 coasters, 20 minutes, let's get started. So we do have the year as a clue, and I think I'm going to go by state on this one.
A few minutes later.
Yeah, I think my computer froze. You can see the quiz actually froze here, which is great. So let's start with California. So we'll start with Knott's, Montezuma's Revenge, and then we'll move on to Pony Express. Okay, Magic Mountain, you got Superman, and Full Throttle, and West Coast Racers. West Coast Racers. Okay. So let's move north, or actually let's go back to California Adventure. I do not want to forget Incredicoaster again. And SeaWorld San Diego has a couple. You got, is Tidal Twister on there? No, okay. Just making sure. We got Electric Eel and Manta. And going up north, you got the Flash, Vertical Velocity, and Superman, Ultimate Flight. And what else? Is that it for Discovery Kingdom? Great America? Does Great America have a launch coaster anymore? I don't think so. So let's move on. Oregon and Washington, don't think they have any launch coasters there. I was just up there last year. Okay, so let's go on over to Idaho, Silverwood. Does Silverwood have any launch coasters? That's a no. Go down to like Nevada. They don't have any launch coasters anymore. How about Arizona? No. New Mexico? No. Utah, we got Wicked. And is that the only launch coaster at Lagoon? I think so. And actually, Elitch Gardens has the half pipe and Sidewinder. Okay. What else are we missing? Let's just head over now to Oklahoma. You got Diamondback. And then we can go down to Texas. We got Mr. Freeze. All right. So yeah, Noah looks like he's making me type in the entire name of the coaster, so thanks. Anything else from over Texas? I don't think so. Fiesta, you got Poltergeist. And is Poltergeist the only launch coaster they have? I think so. Although I probably shouldn't say that. I don't want to commit to that and then come back and look stupid later. So, okay. So Louisiana, I don't think so. Arkansas and Magic Springs, I don't think has one. Over in Missouri, Worlds of Fun. Does Worlds of Fun have a launch coaster? I doubt it. But again, I don't want to commit to that yet. Let's do Powder Keg at Silver Dollar City. And let's do Time Traveler. Okay, that should be good for Silver Dollar City. Six Flags St. Louis, we got Mr. Freeze with the Over Texas one. Do they have any other launch coaster there? I don't think they do. Okay, so I guess now we can head up over to Holiday World. They got Thunderbird. And up at Great America, you got Max Force and Vertical Velocity. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else there, but if there is, I'll come back to it. Over in Wisconsin, I don't think they have a launch coaster. And Minnesota, they have Steel Venom. Okay. So let's go over to Ohio and knock out all those. Let's start with Wicked Twister and Maverick, Top Thrill Dragster. Okay. Any other launch coasters at Cedar Point? Well, again, if there is, I will try to come back to it. Let's do Backlot Stunt Coaster. That's gonna knock out a few. Okay, so we got 3 right off the bat there. Kings Island launch coasters, other than Backlot Stunt Coaster. Man, is there any? If there is, again, we'll come back to it. All right, let's move on. Kentucky Kingdom does not have one. Trying to do geography in my head. Let's do Lightning Rod. And Fire Chaser Express. And anything else from Dollywood? Other than those two. We got Mystery Mine doesn't have a launch. Wild Eagle, no. Tennessee Tornado. Yeah, I think we're good to leave that one there. Let's head down to Alabama. I don't think they have one. Six Flags Over Georgia. Does Six Flags Over Georgia have a launch coaster? Are they missing a launch coaster? I think they are. They need to get one. Okay, so let's go down to Florida. Maybe Velocicoaster? Okay. And Cheetah Hunt? Hulk? Don't forget that. Hagrid's? Pretty much everything at Islands of Adventure. Magical Creatures. Motor Bike Adventure. Okay, I was going to say something mean there, but I'm not going to. Thank you, Noah. All right, anything else from Florida? Anything from Busch Gardens? You got Tigress. Icebreaker. Okay, so we're getting there. Anything else from Florida? Anything from Busch Gardens? We got Cheetah Hunt, Tigress. I think we're good there. SeaWorld Orlando, we just got Icebreaker. All the Disney, we got Rock and Roller Coaster. Okay. Slinky Dog Dash. Oh, and I'm surprised I got that one. I don't think Expedition Everest has a launch, but I'll check. I could type it help. Okay. Anything else from Magic Kingdom? Maybe Space Mountain doesn't have a launch. Okay. I think we're good to leave Florida at this point. We got the Universal ones. We got SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, Disney. Okay. Nothing from Fun Spot. So let's move up to Carowinds. They got Copperhead Strike. I think it's the only one they have there. King's Dominion. We got the Backlot Stun Coaster, and you got, well, Volcano's gone, so that's not going to be on here. Any other launch coasters at King's Dominion? I don't think so. So Busch Gardens got Verbolten and Tempesto and Pantheon. Okay, so we're about halfway there. So there's a lot of coasters on this list. I think a lot of them are on the East Coast because I haven't named them yet. So let's move on. Six Flags America, you got Joker's Jinx. And is that it for Six Flags America? I think so. All right, so let's move up to New Jersey. So let's go to American Dream because that's easy to forget. Let's go Sandy's Blasting Bronco. And Timmy's Half Pipe. And speaking of Half Pipe, I did forget the Avatar Airbender one last time at the Mall of America. So I need to get that one this time. Anything else from Nickelodeon Universe? TMNT Shellraiser. Okay, so we got 3 at Nickelodeon Universe. As for Great Adventure, am I blanking here? You got King Ka. And can't forget that one. Any other launch coaster there that I'm not thinking of? I don't think so. I think that might be it. Okay, so Six Flags New England, I know, does not have a launch coaster. It's a big gap in their lineup. So what else? Maybe Pennsylvania, you got Storm Runner. Anything else from Hershey Park other than Storm Runner? Is that the only one they have? I think it might be. Okay, so Kennywood, you got Skyrocket. Let's just go over to Lake Compound just because I don't want to forget it. Phobia. Any other Skyrocket 2s I'm missing? I think that might be it for the Skyrocket 2s in the country. So other than Skyrocket, I think it's the only launch coaster at Kennywood. And so we got Kennywood and Hershey Park. And got Possessed at Dorney. Possessed. Am I spelling that wrong? Yeah, I think I was. Okay. So other than that, I think that's the only one at Dorney. So any other major parks? Knoebels does not have a launch coaster. Waldameer doesn't either. Canada. What am I missing in Canada? I think we got the Backlot Stunt Coaster. Do they have any other launch coasters in Canada? I don't think so. And I'm going to feel really stupid right now because I just remembered that Knott's has Accelerator and I did not name that. So I'm sorry if you were yelling at the screen. I apologize because that was stupid. So oh, that's embarrassing. Okay. What else do we have here? What other states did I skip over that have launch coasters? Okay, so you pretty much covered Illinois. They just have Great America. Anything? We got Tennessee and Kentucky. I'm surprised that I'm still missing like 30 of them. That doesn't seem possible. Unless we are going with defunct ones. So let's go like Tidal Wave. Okay, we are going Defunct. Awesome. Okay, that's gonna make this a lot harder. I see one that's opening in 2021. A launch coaster for 2021. We already got Icebreaker and Pantheon and Velocicoaster. So what's the launch coaster for 2021? Okay, so let's just take a look at other defunct ones, like Batman and Robin, The Chiller. Okay, so that opened in 98. I guess I will put Volcano in here because that is defunct. Okay, so we got Wavebreaker, but also opened in 2017. That is a launch coaster. We also got a couple from 2004, 1980. Maybe Lightning Loops. Okay, how about Python? Okay, so that one. All right, this is gonna get a lot harder because I wasn't thinking defunct. Grease Lightning. There's 3 of them on there. Okay, good. That knocked out a good chunk. Other defunct launch coasters. This makes it maybe Hypersonic. Okay, so I just did a video on that you've probably already seen by now, the 2021 coasters that are opening in North America. And yeah, there's another one on here that I'm not thinking of right now. I don't even know who could have manufactured that one. Okay. King Cobra. Nope. Okay. So yeah, this is interesting. I see a lot of old ones on this list. Am I missing any impulse coasters? So got Wicked Twister, got Possessed, got Steel Venom, got Vertical Velocity, got the Flash. I think we're good there. Anything else from like Premier Rides that I'm missing or SNS? Premier Rides. Anything that comes to mind? We got the Mr. Freeze. We got Full Throttle. Anything? Oh man, you know what? I kind of went through the whole country there, and I feel like I'm still missing a ton. So, what else could there be? I think I hit all the major states with coasters. There's barely 6 minutes left. So, man, this is I always think these are going to be easy, and then once I actually get into them, they end up being tough. So, I think I got the 2 B&Ms, got Hulk and Thunderbird. After that, it gets kind of tough because a lot of these like Intamins and Premiers and SNS, they build tons of launch coasters. So, anything else? We got anything else that may have been defunct at this point? Okay. So there's a lot of shuttle loops out there. Any other famous launch coasters I'm missing? I don't know. Some of these are newer ones too, like 2017, and we also got I got 1991 and 2021. This is tough. 1995. What launch coaster opened in 95? I'm really blanking on this one at this point. I guess Speed the Ride was the Defunct coaster. Okay, so we can pick up that one. Any other Defunct coasters that I have completely just skipped over because I didn't think they're going to be on this list? Not that I can think of off the top of my head. So I'm close to calling this one. Can I at least get the 2021 coaster? I mean, I think last time I embarrassed myself with Emperor, couldn't get that one. But maybe this time I can pick that. I can pick it up early. Although at this point it's not really early. Man, what is coming in 2021 that I haven't named yet? That starts with an A. I even have the letter it starts with. I'm gonna sit here and think for a second. I'll fast forward through this part, so I'm not gonna bore you. Okay, can't figure out the 2021 one, but Flight of Fear. Okay, that makes it a little less embarrassing. But you know what, guys? I think that might be it. So 67 out of 86, that's not that good. Let's give up. Okay. All right. So let's look at what we missed. Afterburner at Fun Spot, Indiana. I don't even know what that is, so I don't feel bad about missing that. Aquaman Tower Wave. That's a tricky one. I don't feel that bad about missing it. Don't really think of that as a launch coaster, so okay. Black Widow at Six Flags New England. I did know about that, but I don't think I would have pulled that out of my head. Demon at Kings Island. Okay, I wasn't really sure. I didn't know that they had a launch coaster named Demon. Gale Force. Definitely should have gotten Gale Force at Playlands. I was even thinking about that before I took this quiz. King Cobra. I actually did type that in, but I spelled it wrong, so that's why I missed that. Laser Loop at Kennywood. Okay. Moto Coaster at Darien Lake. Okay, I probably would have gotten that had I remembered that Darien Lake existed. Revenge of the Mummy at both of the Universal Studios. I did forget about that one. Roaring Tornado at Magic Springs. Okay, not familiar with that. Steeplechase at Coney Island. Again, I wouldn't have known. Thunderbolt Express at Camden Park. Again, tough one. Viper at Six Flags Over Georgia. I think I did know they had a shuttle loop, but I forgot. Wavebreaker the Rescue Coaster. I thought I typed that in, but maybe it didn't take. White Lightning at Carowinds. Wouldn't have known that. Wiener Looping at Boardwalk and Baseball again, and then Zoomerang at Boardwalk and Baseball. I don't even know what kind of coaster that is. So this ended up being a lot tougher than I thought because it did include all the Defunct coasters. A few of them I am embarrassed that I missed. I think the most embarrassing one on this list is probably the Mummy ones, Gale Force, and Moto Coaster. Wavebreaker I did miss, but I thought I typed that in, so it's not really much of a miss. So ultimately 78%. This quiz is actually really, really hard. So I'd be surprised if a lot of you do really well in this. There's a lot of obscure old launch coasters on here that have been gone for years. So Noah Berlin, thank you for making this quiz. Thanks for embarrassing me in front of everyone. If you guys did take the quiz, make sure you put your score down below. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.